I'm continuing my reading. What I'm doing in this series is to read through the entire standard works of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. This consists of the Bible, the Book of Mormon, the Doctrine and Covenants, and the Pearl of Great Price. I am reading in a chronological order of events, not according to publication or volume, so I will be skipping around a bit as I move along. We have been reading in 1 Kings chapter 13 about the reign of Jeroboam in the northern kingdom, now that the kingdoms have divided. And for this reading, we will return to the events of Rehoboam, king of the southern kingdom, because he and Jeroboam are king at the same time. So we are flipping to 1 Kings chapter 14. We're going to pick this up in verse 21. And Rehoboam, the son of Solomon, reigned in Judah. Rehoboam was 41 years old when he began to reign, and he reigned 17 years in Jerusalem, the city which the Lord did choose out of all the tribes of Israel to put his name there. And his mother's name was Naamah an Ammonitess. And Judah did evil in the sight of the Lord, and they provoked him to jealousy with their sins which they had committed above all that their fathers had done. For they also built them high places and images and groves on every high hill and under every green tree. And there were also Sodomites in the land, and they did according to all the abominations of the nations which the Lord cast out before the children of Israel. So we have here Rehoboam is also turning to idolatry. Now recall, Solomon turned to idolatry because he married foreign wives. He married the princess of Moab, the princess of Ammon, who was the mother of Rehoboam. And he allowed his wives to set up idol worship, even within the city of Jerusalem. So is it any wonder that Rehoboam, being the son of a woman who is a idol worshiper, that he starts setting up more idol worship throughout the nation? See, Solomon, he set up idol worship, but he himself, as far as I can tell, Solomon didn't pray to these idols. He set them up for his wives to make his wives happy. Rehoboam is now establishing it and building more places throughout the land for this idol worship. So he is going beyond what Solomon did. But let us pick this up, verse 25. And it came to pass in the 5th year of King Rehoboam that Shishak, king of Egypt, came up against Jerusalem, and he took away the treasures of the house of the Lord and the treasures of the king's house. He even took away all, and he took away all the shields of gold which Solomon had made. And King Rehoboam made in their stead brazen shields, and committed them unto the hands of the chief of the guard, which kept the door of the king's house. And it was so, when the king went into the house of the Lord, that the guard bare them, and brought them back into the guard chamber. So we have, fairly early on in Rehoboam's reign, Egypt invades, and it's not exactly conquering, but it is more, Egypt comes and invades, and Rehoboam basically is giving them all the gold of the temple and all the gold of the king's house, that Solomon, all these precious things, and he's replacing them with inferior or lesser quality stuff. Now, the quality of the workmanship, the craftsmanship may have been equal, but it is the quality of the material is less. And then we have this, verse 29. Now the rest of the acts of Rehoboam and all that he did, are they not written in the book of the chronicles of the kings of Judah? And there was war between Rehoboam and Jeroboam all their days. And Rehoboam slept with his fathers, and was buried with his fathers in the city of David. And his mother's name was Naamah an Ammonitess, and Abijam his son reigned in his stead. So continual, unceasing conflict with the northern kingdom, and he had to give all of the gold and all the most precious treasures that Solomon had accumulated. He gave it to Egypt to avoid war there. So this is the legacy of Rehoboam. He establishes, he increases and spreads idol worship throughout Israel. The glory and splendor of Solomon is taken given as tribute to Egypt, and he is in constant conflict with the northern 10 tribes. He doesn't have a very good time as king. So this is a short video, but we will pick this up in 2 Chronicles chapter 14. Second Chronicles chapter 12, which will cover the same reign of Rehoboam. And we'll see if we can get any more information about Rehoboam in there. So see you there.